Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. Today we're continuing Final Fantasy XVI. So, we still have a buttload of quests to do. I think I counted that there was 8. And again, I think I'm gonna start with the one that's on the missives and then we'll work our way through the hideaway. That's how we're gonna get started. Let's go. Concern for Jill. Joshua. Though her icon brought her much suffering, the loss of Shiva weighs heavy on her heart, and we would be poor friends indeed if we not seek to lighten that burden. Even, but only a fraction, before we depart for the skies. I would speak on this more in private.
If Joshua's worried about Jill, I should go and speak with him.
Yes.
Joshua, I read your message. You're right. Jill is different. I don't think I'd realized how different, but since we returned from Drake's spine, I've felt it more and more.
I suppose it's not hard to imagine why.
She doesn't think she belongs anymore.
And that's why we need to remind her she is still one of us. To let her know that we still need her. Now more than ever, that you still need her. But how to do that? When last we were truly close, we were but children.
Of course. Do you remember the time we accompanied Father on his annual tour of the Duchy? And Jill and I broke from the procession to ride up Man's Hill.
To see the snow daisies, I remember. It was the first time Father had allowed us to join him. And when he realized you were missing, he had the entire retinue down to the pot boys combing the countryside.
In the rain. A thunderstorm forced us to take refuge in a grove of oaks before we'd even made it halfway there. It was the Lord Commander who finally found us, and needless to say, he was none too pleased.
Then it seems you and Jill have unfinished business. What do you say?
Man's Hill. It's not that far.
Oh, true. Though I suspect it is also much changed. Little in southern Rosaria remains as it was when we were children.
You're saying I should go and scout the area for bandits?
I'm saying we should first go and see if there are actually still any snow daisies left. What would you do without me, Clive?
Snow daisies. Man's Hill. Where is Man's Hill? Oh, very close. Where do I need to be? Oh. Oh, wait, I missed something. Oh, no, this is where I need to be. Okay. Got it.
This is the place, but
I'm sorry, Clive.
there's nowhere been spared. What do we do now?
We keep looking. Man's Hill cannot be the only place where snow daisies grow.
Perhaps, but it's the only place I know of. Knew of.
Then why not ask someone who might know of another?
Someone at the backyard. To the hideaway, then.
Okay, then. Back in we go.
Let's hope one of the gardeners knows where to find snow daisies.
They might. Hi, can you help me?
Oh, What brings you down from the heavens, Sid?
I need your advice. Joshua and I are looking for a place where snow daisies grow. Preferably in abundance.
Snow daisies. Then you'll want somewhere not too hot and not too cold. And where the winds are strong enough to carry the seeds. I reckon Man's Hill would be a good place to start. There in the Royal Meadows, perhaps? Both have similar climbs and the right elevation. If the Blight hasn't claimed them yet.
Right. Thank you.
Alright, now we have another option.
Did you learn where we might find our flowers?
The gardener here mentioned the Royal Meadows in Sembrak.
Ah, the fields beyond Northreach. Well, if that's the case, then Yote was right. I recalled that she'd kept the record of our travels, you see. So I asked her if she'd perhaps noted anywhere that snow daisies grew, and she mentioned Oilefeist Bay.
Whose shores border the meadows. Off we go then.
Flowers! Hi.
The winds that blow across the Royal Meadows from Oilefeist Bay are strong indeed. Strong enough for snow daisies, it seems.
Let's go. What is that thing? Why does that look like a hunting? Everything looks like a hunting to me. I still do want to do the hunts, but I want to do the side
Meadows are
quests
vast.
first.
Where do we even start?
Yote mentioned the coastline. We can start there.
Coastline. Ah! Ah! Oh! Oh! Hey! Hi!
Muhammad! Odin!
This will probably take a little while. Hi. One shot it. It could technically be on either side of this. I mean, I would want to check this side first before we go into the other side. Oh, yes, there it is.
Caution, brother.
Caution.
You see them?
I do. The flowers and our friends.
I hear doggos everywhere. We still have someone? Wait. There we go. Pretty. And the view. Oh?
What do
Who
you
wants
see,
to
boy?
disturb the flowers?
Let's hope this is the last one.
Bigging.
Only one way to find out.
Alright. Whoa! Hello, hi. Ice, ice, baby. Please make it in time. Yes! Love to see that frozen form.
Nice try.
You're so close to stagger. Yeah. Let me tickle you with my sword. New enemies. I'm still working on this one, thank you. I'm good. I'm good. Oh, for fuck's sake. Yeah, that missed death very, very badly. Hi, dude. He's about to smack me. Alright. Let's do this. With good luck, I might get rid of some of this crap if they're close enough. Oh, they were close enough. Interesting. How do you like the combination of ice and lightning? That's cool. Nice. Love it.
That was harder than I expected.
Gotta work for the flowers. They're so pretty. The lighting makes them look pink.
It was worth it. They're beautiful.
Do you think Jill will like them?
Yes.
She'll love them. Come on. Let's go.
It's beautiful. Are you taking me? Oh, you're taking me there. Thank you.
It appears my work is done. The rest, as they say, is up to you. Well, you and the skies. We wouldn't want another thunderstorm now, would we?
Why do I feel like this is gonna be cute? I want this to be cute. Oh, on the balcony. Hi, wanna come and see beautiful flowers?
Jill, there's something I'd like to show you.
There is? And where might this something be?
It's, not here. Now, I know this is sudden, but how would you fancy a trip to Oriflamme?
I like this. I like this. I like this. Do you take me there? Oh, pretty. So pretty.
There are so many. This is what you wanted to show me. I don't know what to say.
You don't need to say anything. The smile on your face is enough. We've been worried about you, Joshua and I. Do you remember when I took you to Man's Hill? Or tried to?
How could I forget? You saw me crying and thought a change of scenery might lift my spirits. In the end, it earned me a nasty cough and a stern scolding from your mother. But I felt wonderful nonetheless.
I'm sorry. I had no idea what I was getting us both into. But I couldn't bear to see you like that.
Before we left, my chambermaid told me she'd overheard your mother talking about my marriage prospects with some of the noblewomen at court. They were debating whether it would be more profitable to marry me off to one of the high houses instead of saving me for the ducal line. No one thought to ask me what I wanted. I was nothing to them. A pawn at best. I felt so trapped. So lonely.
I didn't know.
But I wasn't alone. You were there. Your hand in mine as we ran for those oaks. And I knew then, no matter what happened, I would be all right. I'll never forget that feeling.
Torgal.
Before we broke camp, the morning after the storm, do you know what I did?
No? What?
I slipped away from my governess to climb the tor. And from there I saw a sea of petals, all reaching for the sun. And I realized that no matter how terrible the night, dawn would always come. That you would always come for me. And you have. Again and again.
Where do you see us? When all this is over?
Don't know. Not here, though. I think I've outgrown the twins. After everything we've been through, the realm just seems so small. I'll need some space to spread my wings.
Then that's what you'll have. And I'll stop at nothing to see that you do.
I never was much good at garlands, but it'll have to do.
I'll treasure it forever.
Thank you, Clive. For this, the flowers, for everything. It's exactly what I needed. You are my treasure.
That was beautiful. Aww. I loved it. I loved it. I loved it.
We should probably be getting back. I expect the others are wondering where we are.
You're right. There's still much to do.
And we'll do it together.
Ooh, what a shot. Oh, these side quests are so good. Snow Daisy Garland, I get that in the chambers. Reduces diamond dust cooldown time by 7.5 seconds. I would need to give up 30 defense. Which, to be fair, oh my god, that's beautiful shot. That's like thumbnail material kind of shot. Jill has joined Clive's party and will remain with him until departing for Origin. Oh my god, I'm so glad I did these quests now that give me party members, because then we can go on this journey with all of them. Oh. It's so beautiful in here. I love this game so much. Our journey is gonna be over soon and I can't, it's gonna, I can't. There's a side quest in here, but I want to clear out the hideaway first. I have a system. Hideaway first, and then the other side quests, then hunts. A new missive. Well, let's go check the missive before we grab another quest. Why are you still here? You were supposed to be in Eastpool. Oh, and of course I want to see this here. Where did you put it? Oh, right there. The garland rekindles memories of a more innocent time and speaks of a love that can never fade. Hi, cutie. I hear you. Alright, let's read the missive. The greatest gift? It feels like a lifetime ago. It was a lifetime ago. That afternoon on Man's Hill was our very first adventure, but somehow I knew even then that it would not be our last. I will never forget that day, and the simple fact that you have not either fills my heart with a joy so fierce I cannot describe it. Since the moment we first met, you have always been an important part of me, the half that makes me whole. When times are darkest, you are my light. When I am lost, you are my guiding star. You are just what I need. You are all that I need. You are the greatest gift. It's gonna make me cry. Yeah. God damn it, game. Hi. Hi, Gab. Hi. Cheer me up.
Oh, you alright?
I mean, I'm happy, but I'm just... Oh, God. Ooh, ask about origin.
About that.
I feel sad that this game is gonna be over soon. But that scene was so beautiful. If there's anything I can do to help you kill this Ultima bloke, you just say the word, eh? You could promise to take Sid's name off my hands.
Oi!
Don't even joke about that. Anyway, I thought you said you hadn't finished with it yet. I did, didn't I? Now, if you wanted to give me an even grander title, something to rival your Sid the Outlaw, that'd be a different story.
Let's see.
Gav the Magnificent. Gav the Almighty. Gav the Lionheart? Lionheart? Something along those lines. What do we think? Is it gonna be Gav the Magnificent? Or Gav the Almighty? Or Gav the Lionheart? I'll leave that to you to decide. I'm sure you're more than capable of choosing the perfect moniker for Sid's right-hand man. Right-hand man, eh? I'll take it. Right-hand man Gav. Silver linings.
Something troubling you?
No more than usual. It's just... Eda's baby will be coming soon, and I wanted to make something for it.
I'm sure she'd like that.
Back in the north, families would always make gifts when a bairn was on the way. I'll let the little tykes know they were welcome in their new homes, like.
So, what's the problem?
Well, the problem is that Eda's due any day now, and I don't know if I'll be ready in time.
Of course we're gonna help.
Is there anything I can do to help?
You know, there just might be.
All right then. What exactly are we making?
A good luck charm. But not just any good luck charm.
Not just any.
No. One made from the feather of a silver chocobo. There's naught luckier in all the realm, or
So we used to say back home anyway. Thing is, they're hard to come by. Had Otto and Karen check with their suppliers, but nothing. I try and track one down myself, only...
Only the big day is fast approaching. And that's all you need, a feather.
That or the bird whose horse it's attached to, aye. I was gonna start by asking around with traveling traders plying the northern borders.
Well, there's no shortage of those passing through Martha's. I think I might make that my first port of call. I'll let you know if I find anything.
You're a good friend, Clive. I won't forget this.
Would ambrosia be considered a silver chocobo, or is that a white chocobo? Sometimes when they say silver, they mean white, to be fair. Martha's Rest. Oh, Martha, let's go rest.
Let's hope one of the merchants here has what Gav needs.
Hi.
Excuse me. I'm looking for something.
Oh, well, then I'm your man.
A silver chocobo feather.
Oh, or maybe not. Though you're not the first to mention the bird around here. There was a man stopped by the rest not long ago claiming he was attacked by a silver chocobo near some gutted hovel not far from Eastpool. Most took him for a braggart and a liar, but who knows? Perhaps there was some truth to his tale.
We'll see. Thank you.
I think I have a side quest in there, but I want to do like one side quest at a time so that I stay focused. Get the best story experience and all that. No one in here. How big is this area? Oh, this entire place is the area. Okay.
Just because the heavens have gone to wreck and ruin, it don't mean we have to. Now, let's get this stall set out.
How do, traveller? You've the look of a man who could do with a new whetstone. Or perhaps a bawdy etching of the Vicereine.
A what?
Maybe another time. I'm looking for a silver chocobo feather.
If that's the case, rumours are all you're likely to find. No one has seen a silver chocobo for years. Word is they were all hunted for their feathers. Some northern nonsense about bringing good luck. Didn't bring them much, nor their bows. If any are still out there, I reckon they'll be doing their damnedest not to be discovered.
You're probably right. Thank you anyway.
That snort. Fun fact. I actually do that. There have been a few times, I don't usually do that on camera, but there have been a few times where I could not help it.
What are you after?
I don't know, you have something new, I'm just assuming it's, oh. Yeah. Sure.
Take care
Oh,
up there,
right! We got the accessory! That's good that you reminded me. Hang on. Here. So, like I said, this is not going anywhere. This I need. Should I? Ooh, wait. I have something new here? More HP but less defense. I think I value defense more. So yeah, if we want to lower our defense basically by about 10%, less defense, if we want to have Diamond Dust cooldown cut by 7.5 seconds. That's a long time. Oof, that takes a hit in our defense though. 10%. You know how I said at one point, what I really need is stuff that takes my abilities out of cooldown faster? Well, that's what I have here, so I'm gonna be pumping out those attacks. Okay. One more. Are you here somewhere? Hi, you guys.
It doesn't still hurt, does it?
That's the
Oh,
same.
1,000 Akashic jars couldn't hurt me. I'm a
son of Rosaria, after all. A born survivor.
Mm-hmm. Where is this one other? Ooh, found it.
Can I help you with something?
You wouldn't happen to sell silver chocobo feathers, would you?
I deal in fruit, not fancies. But if it's fancies you're after, I suggest you try Rhiannon's ride.
Was a silver chocobo seen there?
Oh, yes. If you believe the ravings of a madman.
It wouldn't be the first time. A silver chocobo sighted in the hills near Rhiannon's Ride. It sounds almost too good to be true. But since I'm already here...
Okay. Choco! See, wouldn't this be counted as a silver chocobo? Oh, hi! Hi!
Fly, Ambrosia! Tracks. They're not left by bandits for a change.
Okay.
More tracks. And these look fresh. The chocobo was here. And recently. Perhaps it still is.
You're gonna make me kill a chocobo. I don't want to kill a chocobo. You've already made me kill so many chocobos.
I don't hear anything.
Well, they've got a nest in here. They have a nest in here.
Well,
And
I'll
I'm
be damned.
close to their nest. They're gonna get angry if they're gonna see us right now. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm not here to hurt your nest.
It's all right. I'm not going to hurt you. Just borrowing a feather for my friend. Thank you. Let's get this back to Gav before they change their minds.
I am so surprised in a good way. I was so sure they were gonna make me. Thank you, game. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You don't know how much this means to me. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I love you, dear game. I love you. I'm crying again.
It was no trouble. Clive, you're back. How'd you get on? Any luck?
Any luck, you say?
To the people of the north, silver chocobos are symbols of good fortune, the mere sight of one potentially meaning the difference between a failed harvest and a bumper crop, according to Gav at least.
Crystal's crack. Is this what I think it is? Where in the hell did you find it?
It's a long story.
Right there on the road to Eastpool. Who'd have thought it?
Everything up there's been abandoned for years. The empty cabin made for the perfect shelter. Though I fear my presence may have forced the poor creatures to look elsewhere.
Don't blame yourself, Clive. The Blight's right on Eastpool's doorstep. They'd have had to move on before long, even if you hadn't have turned up. They'll find a new home. Trust me. After all, That's what us endangered animals do. Anyway, what matters is, you managed to nick us one of their quills before they could run off. And now all that's left is to fix it to the carving.
I didn't know you could carve.
Reckon there's a lot you don't know about me. Like the fact I'm as good with a whittling knife as I am with a sword. And that bone Ember gave me's a dream to work with. What did you say it was from again? An Avis?
But it weren't your Avis, Sid. I slew one of my own at last.
So all those long nights in the pit finally bore fruit. I'm proud of you, Ember.
Don't speak too soon. I ain't done my trial yet.
There we go. What do you think?
I think if you ever hang up your scouting cap, you'll be able to make an honest living.
Oh, will I? I should go and see if Ed is awake.
Give it my best.
You can give it to yourself. Come on.
I'm sorry, it's just every time I hear the name Edda, I just think about the tragedy that is FF14. Wait, there's new hunts even since the last time I checked? You've added more? See, I was almost caught up with the hunts, and then you give me like 10 more. Alright, so there's 8 hunts, okay. Wait, these are all done. That's one S, and that's an S. But then the rest of these are A's. Yeah, okay, so the 2 S's is what I had here until I reached this point, and now all of a sudden I have 6 more. I will do them. I will do them. I'm doing the side quests first. Oh, hi.
I was just about to go in. But
Let's
then
go.
I thought it might be better if you went first. Or if you've been ahead of them.
Okay, I'm sorry. I didn't know that you were going to continue. Hi, Edda.
Ah, me lords.
How are you feeling?
Well, thank you. Is something wrong?
No.
Wrong? No, nothing like that. What it is...
Go on, please. It's beautiful. Did you make it?
We did. It's from all of us here at the Hideaway. Your new family, like. It's a good luck charm. We may come up north when a band's on the way. I mean a baby. To let him know that they're part of the family too. Oh, I hope you like it.
I don't know what to say. I thank you, my lords, for everything.
If there's anything you need, just let us know.
I will.
Clive, fancy a swift off? I'm thirsty.
I could be convinced.
I love these quests, how they're kind of wrapping up all of these storylines that we've had. I love it.
Don't you think you've had enough?
Oh, we're celebrating. I'm gonna be a father.
I think Edda might have something to say about that.
You know what I mean. Bit of light in these dark times. Wasn't long after me 10th name day. My mum told us she was with child again. I was over the fucking moon. I was looking forward to having a little one to lord it over. What with me being the runt of the litter. Thought I'd finally have a chance to prove to the world that I could be a big brother. Imperials came the day she went into labour. Had myself a baby sister. And then I didn't. My whole family gone in a blink, while I hid in the cellar like the spineless little arsehole I was. Great brother I turned out to be. I'll never be a leader. And I'll never be a hero. I'm just a daft little dog who comes running when his master calls. I'll never be like you, or Sid, or Jill, or even Torgal.
Have you finished?
Maybe.
Maybe.
Do you know why you're our best scout? Because you don't need anyone to hold your hand. Without your resourcefulness, your courage, your determination, I don't know where we'd be. Maybe hanging off a cliff like,
That was only the once.
Exactly. You learned from it. And here you are after Founder knows how many missions, stronger for everyone. And let's not forget Rosalith. Who was it who freed me from the dungeon? Who was it who ran to Jill's rescue?
That would be me.
Because you're our brother, Gav. My brother.
Your brother.
Which means that when the time comes,
I get your room. And your sword.
Sure.
I may have had one too many.
you may have had 10 too many.
I said I was thirsty. Better get back to
alcohol
work
doesn't help
anyway.
with that.
After I walk this off. Clive?
What is it?
Thanks for, you know.
I know.
I love all of these quests. They're so good. Wintermead. I said I was thirsty. Set to warm the belly on the north's cold winter nights. Oh, I get that. I am from the north.
They'll come back.
Of course they will.
Alright, which quest then? We still have 3 in here. Okay, so let's do this one next. Nobody's tool.
It's just a big crystal. How hard could it be?
Hi, Doris.
Sid,
Do you have a moment?
Yes.
By all means.
It's my old master. Seems there's no escaping her. She found some way to send me a letter. And something else. Records from a Waluda prison. Seems they were keeping a lot of bearers there.
How did she come by such a thing?
Finding bearers always was her strong point. And it seems the cells of Balmung Dark are full of them. Foreign captives, the masterless. Bearers no one would miss. And even better for her. Bearers with no one to look after them. When ether started lapping at the walls, the jailers fled.
Leaving the bearers to be liberated by whoever happened to come along next.
Sid, I'd like to believe that I've earned your trust by now. And while I'm well aware that you've forbidden Cursebreakers from traveling to Waloed, I can't let those bearers die in their cells. I'd rather risk shipwreck on the Shadow Coast than leave them to starve.
Then we go together.
We'll be needing the Enterprise if we're going to navigate the Narrow.
Does that mean...
I'm making an exception, but we travel together. And we stay no longer than we have to. Ash is an inhospitable place at the best of times. We save as many as we can, and we leave.
Thank you, Sid. There was a name in the prison register. A name from my past. Chadwick. Another of my former master's protégés. A gifted soldier, and the closest thing I had to family. The thought of him held captive in that place.
He must be very important to you.
He was. Is.
Then we find him.
The entrance to the prison lies in the shadow of Ravenwit Walls, just beyond the portcullis. We should head there as quickly as we can. I only pray there are still bearers alive to save.
As do I, Doris.
Journey to Balmung. Oh my god, that's gonna be a journey. Wow. I just find that so funny.
Doris is waiting for me near Balmung Dark. The longer she's out in the open, the more likely she is to be found by Akashic. I need to hurry.
Oh! Oh, hi! Okay. Just hit both. I'm too far. Oh, I would have been close enough, but you guys moved me forward. I don't want to use Giga Flare on this. Let's just do basic attacks. Need to save that stuff for the next ones. I think there was a couple of bombs here. Yeah. Whee! One down. Ooh, I'm surprised at that hit. Don't interrupt me. Noise. Is that enough? Yeah. Alright, Balmung Dark.
There were no guards, I take it.
Battle area.
None manning the gates, no. It's a different story inside, though. The corridors are crawling with Akashic. Most likely guards left behind when the wardens ran. If Chadwick was being held here, I worry that he may already be.
Don't give up hope just yet, but let's move quickly. Let me check the ground floor. The ether stick is there.
Then I'll search the upper level. Good luck, Sid. Stay safe.
I try.
Just how bad are the floods inside the walls? Bad enough to turn a bearer? I hope not. We're risking a lot just being here. Better keep my eyes open for signs of life.
Well, at least I have my full party here to help. Okay then. I should also try learning to use my sword. That did nothing. And then use it holding. That's how you use it. Got it. The Kingdom of Waloed hereby designates this facility a prison for the detainment of bearers, both foreign and domestic. The purpose of this facility is to rear and train the Akuza beast for deployment in the field. The aforementioned purpose is a matter of strictest secrecy, and any mention thereof is to be punishable by death. Captive bearers have been provided solely for the pursuit of the aforementioned purpose. Express permission is required for use of bearers in any other capacity.
So this place was no ordinary prison. And I doubt they'll have taken the creature with them when they fled.
That creature is going to be an Akashic creature now. And we're going to be fighting him right there. We can go up. I think we have to go up. But I want to check what's here. I'm getting different camera angles for each shot. Why do I feel like that didn't used to happen? Recommendation concerning Kuza beast deployment. The Kuza has long been recognized as an especially aggressive species. This being the case, it was hoped that successful deployment of the battlefield might be means of inflicting heavy casualties on the enemy. In exercises conducted thus far, however, the beast has proven incapable of distinguishing between allied and enemy combatants. As such, deployment alongside regular troops is not recommended. It is proposed instead that bearer captives be employed in order to draw enemy focus, and the beast then driven into the fray in order to achieve maximum benefit with minimal loss of Waloeder lives.
Minimal loss of Waloeder lives. And what happens when they run out of bearers? Even the Imperials take better care of their branded than that.
The way that they treat them is just sick. I mean, I already knew it was sick, but still. Memorandum of Kuza beast feeding. Recent supply shortages left us with insufficient resources to feed the Kuza entrusted to our care. Fortunately, the creature was observed to kill and consume the bearers assigned to fight beside it in a mock battle conducted as part of its training. The beast was further observed to enter a state of visible contentment upon feeding in this way, suggesting that live bearers may even be its preferred source of sustenance. While this behavior is unexpected, it is not unwelcome. Bearers no longer of use for training purposes can now be repurposed as required.
They were feeding bearers to it. This is even worse than I'd feared.
Oh, this is Balmung dark. Very, very dark.
Nothing but a caching down here. Hopefully things are looking better upstairs. I should go and see how Doris is getting on.
Sick and twisted. Do you have anything else in here? No.
No lock downstairs. But I did find out that this place was more than just a prison. Something far more sinister was happening here.
I know. I've been reading some of these documents and it can't be true, can it? Bearers die every day in service of their masters, but this is so much worse. Pitting bearers against a wild beast armed with nothing but their wits? And all in order to bring about more death. And not just those who could fight, but the elderly, children even, and those who wouldn't or couldn't were disposed of. Whatever that means.
I'm afraid it means they were fed to the monstrosity they kept here.
Then we're too late. And I was a fool to bring you here.
Don't say that. Did you find anything else?
A key. But it doesn't fit any of the locks on this floor.
Perhaps it will fit one of the doors downstairs. There's a corridor I haven't searched yet. Finish up here. Then come and find me when you're ready.
All right. I'll be there in a moment.
Alright, so that's how we get to the other side. But there was something on this side as well that I haven't gone through yet, because there were enemies at least. Yeah. Let's see what's on this wing. No, wait, that takes us down. Nothing on this side. Oh. Oh. Loot on this side. Okay. There we go. Now we can go down. Oh my god, I'm afraid they're gonna make me fight that beast. There's a reason why that door was locked. It takes us to the beast. This is a bad idea. Release lock.
Let's see what we can find down here.
Oh boy.
A survivor. her. And she sounds close.
Hi. Hi.
Who are you?
Friend.
There's no need to be afraid. Are you alone? Are there any other survivors?
Some of the guards. They're still here. But something's wrong with them.
Oh.
Everyone else was eaten by the monster.
Of course there were.
Thank the Founder.
It was worth our coming. But I'd rather we didn't linger. Are you ready?
Ready when you are.
We're not
You
getting
poor
away
thing.
from here.
He must have been terrified.
Did Jadwick send you?
What?
He fought the monster. Distracted it so I could run away. He must have sent you. He promised to free the others too. Where is he? He opened your cell, didn't he? He wouldn't be here otherwise.
Chadwick.
Was that?
Monster's back! Chadwick, help!
We have to get out of here.
Doris, keep the girl safe.
All right. You put that bearer-eating bastard in the ground. I'll look after the girl. You teach that thing a lesson.
Slay the Kuza beast? Sure. Okay. I feel dizzy.
It's out there waiting for me. I can't let it live. Not if it's got a taste for bearers.
A bloody hide. So this is gonna be fun. Wait. Oh, there it is. Oh, you're waiting? Ready and... Okay, at least I have my full party here. That's gonna be helpful. I did the quests in a good order. Oh, you're a hunt? Well, that works.
The beast will wreak havoc if it ever leaves the prison. I can't let that happen.
He's about to do something. Can't really tell behind the flames. Oh, I see. He did that. Okay, that's fine. Yes. Damage. Oh, good. Sorry. Yeah, help me. Oh. Comment. Okay. Oh, I'm far enough. Not for that one. Oh, I was. Okay. Okay, that helps a little. Gives me time to do this. Oh, why are you looking at me like that? I don't like you looking at me like that. Yep. I don't think I have time for this. Yeah, you did that thing. I don't like fancy steel.
Thanks, boy.
Behemoth Shackle. I think I had one of these before. I remember the text. I think I got a similar one when we did the I'm your shield, remember scene?
Finally.
Sid, are you hurt?
I'm fine. I think.
No.
What is it?
A diary. I gave it to Chadwick before we went our separate ways. He was here. Do you think that creature?
I'm sure he fought bravely to the last. The girl is safe thanks to him.
Chadwick. You fool.
Come on. We have to get her back to the hideaway. We don't want his sacrifice to have been in vain.
No. Of course not. I'll see that she's looked after from now on. It's the least I can do.
Sometime later.
From what I hear, you've barely left the girl's side in days. I hope she's recovering from her ordeal.
She is. Slowly but surely. She's far tougher than she looks. I thank the flames we found her. If we hadn't...
I know. But we did. I'm sorry we weren't able to save Chadwick.
There's no need to apologize. Without your help, I would never have found out what happened to him. How he fought to the bitter end to save her. To save Haida Marie. That's the man I remember. The man I thought of as a brother.
I wish I could have met him. I'd like to hear more about your past. If you don't mind, that is.
Of course. You already met my former master. She trained Chadwick and I to do two things. Kill and obey. We were supposed to be sold to the highest bidder when the time came. But no bid was ever high enough to convince her to part with us. For years we were her daggers in the shadows. But we could never quite shake our doubts about the things she made us do. And then, one day, we just couldn't do them anymore. So we escaped. But staying together was out of the question. They would have found us too easily. After so many years of training, the pull to serve was always strong. It scared me to think he might have taken another master, become a dagger in someone else's hand.
But even in captivity, the battles he fought were his own. And he died not as someone's tool, but as a hero.
Haida Marie is proof of that. Bearers can cast off their shackles. And the Cursebreakers will show them how. I'll fight until my dying breath to see it done. For Chadwick, and for all of us.
Thank you, Doris. We'll be counting on you.
Oh? More? No. Just a nice transition. Oh, what's your, hi?
All this time, my heart has wandered hither and thither in search of the perfect companion.
Who is it this time?
All along, he was here, standing right beside me.
Yeah, no. Oh my god, the kids! Did they ever figure out this?
What happened to Miss Mid at all? I heard she was kicked out of the university.
Do we still have time for this? Let's try to do one more.
Sid, you have to help us.
With what? You didn't take apart another of Mid's contraptions, did you?
No. Well, yes. But that's not what we want to talk to you about.
It's Miss Mididol. She's been acting strange. Very strange. She's barely ever around.
When she is, she acts like we aren't even there. Her head's in a crowd.
In the clouds.
That's what I said. In the clouds.
Well, she does have a lot on her mind. When did you last see her?
Not long ago. Right after she got back from saving you from Stoneir.
Then it's probably just about the Enterprise. It did take quite a battering on the way there and back.
You didn't break it, did you, Sid? You really should be more careful around Miss Mididol's inventions. Don't listen to her.
You're one to talk.
Even if you did break the Enterprise, you could put it back together, couldn't you?
Of course.
But who's gonna put Miss Mididol back together? She seems really sad.
I'm a little worried about Mid myself.
Why don't I go and see if I can cheer her up?
You do that? For us? She's in her dungeon.
Don't scare him. It's not a real dungeon.
Thanks for the warning.
Hi.
Mid, if you have a...
That's it! I knew it! The answer was right here under my arse all along! If this doesn't steer to the skies, nothing will!
Airship!
Skies? You aren't trying to give the Enterprise wings, are you?
What else would I be doing?
The children seem to think you're avoiding them. They're worried about you. Is this really so important that you need to shut yourself away from everyone?
The Enterprise is already the fastest ship in the realm, and that's with the sea beneath her. But what if she weren't bound to the waves? What if she weren't bound to anything at all? It's not fair. The gods get the skies all to themselves, so I'm gonna do something about it. The Fallen had their chance, but they relied too much on magic. And see where that got them? But not me. I've discovered how to do it without. Well, almost. First I need to make a prototype.
And is that a one-woman job?
Are you volunteering? I'll have you know the Enterprise is my baby. But if her godfather's offering to lend a hand, I'd be happy to take it. First I'll need oil, and not just some old drippings from Miss Molly's spits in the Tub and Crown. Refined stuff, like they make in Ordil. Then I'll need some bone, or shell. Light, strong, preferably no longer attached to the beast it belongs to.
If it's beast bones you're after, I'm sure the curse breakers will know where you might find some.
No, they'll know where you might find some. You're the one who offered to help, remember?
I should speak with one of the curse breakers before I set off for Old Hill. See if I can't find this bone while I'm there as well.
Ooh, I've got good new stuffs here. Hi.
Oh, I wasn't expecting you back so soon. Is everything we've received and everything promised?
Kenji gloves. If the drunken galley captain I shared a table with last night is to be believed, word of your exploits has made its way across the seas to the great continent. What is more, she claims there are those who would see you flourish, herself being one such woman.
You earned this.
Genji gloves. I only have one more thing left. Wait, is that the final one?
All done?
What did I get? 5% more damage. No.
All right, Sid. Come to buy us around, have you?
Only if you earn it. Mid needs a piece of light but durable bone for her next project. You've encountered your share of beasts on your travels across the realm. Any ideas?
Most bones are the same. Whack 'em hard enough and they'll break.
If it's durability you're looking for, shell will serve you better. You know what an adamantus is?
I do.
Yes.
And I know to give them a wide berth. Will any old adamantus do?
No.
Well, with shells, the older the harder. There's a rumour of an ancient adamantus down in Carava, near Old Bidza. Or what's left of the village anyway. Don't expect to make quick work of the bastard. There's a reason it's lived as long as it has.
I'll keep that in mind. Thank you.
That actually reminds me. Was what I did one of the things that I had here, or was that a new addition? Oh, Guza Beast. That's done. Huh. So I had 8 here. I did 1, and now I have 9 here. I feel like this math is going in the opposite direction where it should. So here we have obtain oil. Let's go do that. I'll do just a teeny tiny bit forward, then we're gonna call it a day. And then we'll continue next time. There's a lot to do, but I want to do everything.
Needs oil. After what happened here, it's a miracle there was any left at all.
Not sure if I'm gonna do the whole quest, like this quest that I'm working on right now. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do it completely today, because I am getting super hungry and I have kind of a headache, so I should really start calling it, but we'll do a little bit forward. We went too far. How far does this? Okay, so further in that direction. Okay. Is it like? It's before the gates though, so I grabbed one from there, so then I would assume the other one would be here. Yes. There we go, got
This should be enough.
Then we're gonna go defeat a desert tour in Carava.
Here we are again. Carava. If you were a tortoise, Torgor, where would you hide?
Hide? Where do you think it's hiding? I think that's our dude.
It looks like we found him.
Of course I can't. I don't like that ability. It needs a very specific kind of situation for it to be used, so I'm kind of tempted to switch it to something else. I just need to decide what. So as it turns out, I don't really like Odin's abilities. I lost all of it because I pressed wrong buttons. But I think I figured out how to lock on. There's that. Yeah, that helps. Almost there. Don't like that. I like that I have the full party for this. It makes things a lot quicker.
You lose.
Beautiful shot.
I better get these materials to Mid so she can finish her prototype.
Alright, let's do that. Pray return to the hideaway. So after that I have 4 quests. So I would say it's 1 more episode of side quests and then I have no idea how long it's going to take for me to do the hunts. There was like 9 hunts? I don't think I can do 9 hunts in 1 episode. We'll see. It takes as long as it takes. I don't want to rush. Hi.
Mid, tell me this is all you need.
Yes, yes, yes.
Aw, you make it sound like I asked you to save the world or something.
Tell me this is all you need.
It's most of what I need. After you left, I went over the figures again, and I realised I'd forgotten a 1 and a 0.
And
a cogwheel. Just a tiny one. Though, that's the problem. Gears that small are a bastard to make, and I may have lost the one Blackthorn spent a fortnight toiling over.
wait. The children. When they took apart your scales, there was a tiny brass gear. Now that I think about it, they didn't use it when we put the scales back together.
The young'uns? But why would they... You know what? I don't want to know. I'll keep working on the model. You go and find that cog.
Has
All right.
Doll mentioned a new project yet? Not exactly.
Hi.
Sid, is Mid still hiding from us?
She wasn't hiding. She's fine. She's just busy working on her next project.
A new invention? What is it? What is it?
An airship.
Is it an airship? I bet it's an airship.
It is.
Do you think she'll let us help?
No.
That just so happens to be why I'm here. She needs something special, something only you 3 can provide. A brass gear. A tiny one. One that might fit on, say, a set of scales.
Oh, the one you forgot. We remember.
We saved it, just in case. It's in the bag of bits.
Kids to the rescue.
Since your lesson, we've been disassembling, then reassembling everything we can find. All the pieces that are left over, we keep under our beds, just in case.
All the pieces that are left over.
Good to know.
All the pieces. Look. Oh boy. That assembling is going very well.
Is that all? Just the gear? We have more parts if Mid needs them.
That's all for now. But I'll let Mid know about your hoard. Just in case.
Thanks, Sid.
Mid, I has the thing. I has the thing. Are you proud? I got it from kids.
Well, did they have it?
Yep.
They did. And they kept it somewhere nice and safe. Will it work?
Will it work? He's perfect! You're a genius, Clive.
What exactly are you going to use it for?
Only the most important job of all. The wings aren't going to move on their own. But with the right cog in the right place... Well, you just wait and see.
Wings.
That should do it. Here shows nothing. Titan's tits.
It wasn't supposed to fly, was it?
Of course it was supposed to fly. Wouldn't be much of an airship if it didn't. Honestly, these bloody engines are driving me mad. I was so sure this would be the day she soared. The Mithril engine was made to make dreams come true. But maybe this is one dream the world's better off without. Show folk how to take flying. It won't be long till they're raining death down on each other. People will lose their homes. Children, their mums and their dads. Like I lost mine.
I'm sorry.
So am I, Clive. So am I. Sorry that I have to choose. Do I follow my head? Or do I follow my heart?
Good question. The first time I stood on the deck of your ship, felt the wind in my hair. It was like I was flying. But imagine how it would feel to actually do it.
My dad always said there were two ways of living life. Chasing a dream or shuffling to your grave. And he were right. Right about a lot of things. Not that I like to admit it. People need dreams to chase. Especially in a world like this. Right. When this is over, I'm gonna take all my Mithril engines to Zemeckis and sling them over the edge. I won't have my dream end up turning into someone else's nightmare.
But all that hard work...
All that hard work will not be used for war, Jamie. But it ain't like it'll be gone. Tell me, Clive, have you ever been on a treasure hunt?
Not since Joshua and I were boys. Why do you ask?
Because I'm gonna bury the engine schematics and leave behind a little riddle telling people where to find them. A really hard one, so that only the most dedicated dreamers will ever be able to work it out. Ooh, I can picture it now. Some daft general squinting at the words with a gormless expression on his mug. Like that one, yeah.
Right.
Alright.
Of course, if I'm putting this engine at the end of a treasure hunt, I'll still need to make it a treasure worth hunting for. Won't be much of a prize if it couldn't even make a toy boat fly after all. My dad always said, dream big. But it ain't the size of a dream that's important, is it, Clive? Only that it's a good one. And I reckon I've got a fair few good uns left in me.
I'm sure you do.
Quest complete. Look at that! I was able to fit it in. Model. I got the model airship. Midst dangerous dream of flight, immortalized in a miniature.
What shall I do with your model? You spent a lot of time on it. We both did.
What, that old thing? Not healthy to cling to your failures, Clive. They'll weigh you down, you know.
Sound advice.
Still, I suppose my prototypes will probably be worth a fair bit when I'm as famous as Bart's the Builder. Seeing as you're always strapped for coin, suppose I can give it to you. Just make sure you get a good price when you do come to part with it.
I will never.
I'd say that was up to you as much as me.
I will never. I will treasure.
Has Midadol mentioned a new
cherish
project
it
yet?
forever.
Not exactly.
Alright, let's go back to the chambers. There are some loose ends I want to wrap up, and then that's gonna be pretty much the episode. We have a couple of new things. We have the airship. Despite an obvious inability to hold his drink, Cav has insisted that he be allowed to share the bottle when the time comes to crack the seal. Beautiful. Alright, let's see what we had here. A hideaway welcome. Edda seems fond of the silver bow we gave her. So much so, she's been taking to setting it atop her belly as she rests. To hear her tell it, the rascal kicks something fierce when she does too. Sounds like we've another fighter on our hands, and none too soon. I can hardly wait to teach our newest little curse breaker everything I know. Though I suppose we can all celebrate first. No need to get ahead of ourselves now. Alright. Let's see, what do we have left? We have one more quest in the hideaway. Litany of errors. That does not sound good. And then we have 3 here. So I think it's safe to say that we can get the side quests wrapped up next time. Unless there's gonna be a new ones unlocked, I don't know. But side quest wise, we should be done next time. And then I still have the hunts to do. But that's gonna be it for today. Thank you so much for watching. If you like this episode, give it a thumbs up. If you're new here, consider subscribing, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye!